My sleep before working with Sleep Science Academy was mostly erratic. For a year and a half, I would go typically 2 or 3 nights, 1 to 3 nights of good sleep, and then 1 to 2 nights of what felt like no sleep. Um, it started to get a little better before the Sleep Academy, but then it seemed to get worse, and it just seemed very unpredictable. The other programs I tried before working with Sleep Science Academy included cognitive behavior therapy and a lot of sleep hygiene improvement, which I still practice and has been helpful, but they didn't seem to get at the core issue. And I was feeling very frustrated after a year and a half and thought, I need to be more serious about this. I had also gone the Western doctor route, but all my doctor had to say was, don't take any prescription drugs. And that was it. He really had no other help. Um, so I thought I will Google sleep coach, and thank goodness Devin came up first. So I mean, some of them helped improve the quality of my life. Like I really enjoyed taking cold showers in the morning. My friends and family think I'm weird, but it's been a year and a half and love it. I'm addicted to it in a healthy way. I wake up when I'm in the morning and tuning in my eyes to the light and things like that have helped, but they didn't get at my mind. And I think that was the problem. And I knew, I mean, I kind of knew it was my mind, and I had started meditating more seriously because of that, but it wasn't enough. It just, there was still this fear like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Uh-oh, you just thought that, that's going to create that. And I just felt trapped in these loops. And I didn't see a way out. After working with Sleep Science Academy, my sleep is much improved. It's most nights I sleep 7 to 8 hours. When I have an opportunity night, I'm typically sleeping 5 or 6 hours, but the next night I'm making it up by sleeping an extra hour or two. So, and they're quite few. And when I do have opportunity nights, I'm not anxious. I'm just curious. I really am like, oh, why is it tonight? Although also learn not to think too much about the why, but just reflect on the fact that it is tonight. So my sleep is the main thing is whether I sleep or not now. I mean, I am sleeping much better. I just have to say that it's definitely much better. I'm more confident. But even if I don't sleep super well, it's not as big of a deal. I realized that too. I had been largely feeding in my mind. I think Sleep Science Academy is designed for anybody having sleep troubles, really, because I don't see how your trouble cannot be related to your mind. And your mind is so tricky. It's hard to make peace with it. But Devin and his team actually understand that and taught me a way to not fight my mind, to actually be compassionate towards it, but understand it better so that I'm not, I'm accepting. I mean, it really comes down to these levels of acceptance rather than fighting my mind and allowing it to be. And that creates this peace. I mean, it takes, it does take the program for me. I mean, I don't know how it could have been done without the videos, plus the coaching, plus the community calls. I mean, all three together, we're coming at it from different ways. Um, so they were all helpful. My sleep improving has improved my life primarily because I don't see sleep as this thing that I have to do, that I have to like spend energy on, that I have to solve, that I have to talk about. In so many ways, it was taking energy from me and from my life. And so now I'm not, I'm further along and more interested in, I mean, one, I mean, it's just less of an issue and I have more energy. But two, I am more interested in what it is that was causing the the mind to be so disturbed at times that even sleep would be affected. So it's helped launch my life, I mean, help launch a little more inquiry into some of the bigger issues that I'd like to pay attention to. My experience working with Sleep Science Academy was awesome. I really felt that everybody I interacted with was interested in helping me see the way out that I would not have seen on my own. And having the community calls was really helpful because I saw that other people were going through the same thing as me. I mean, when we all nodded our head about, the idea that we're going to die because we're not sleeping. I mean, I was like, whoa, I thought I was the only one that took it that far to such an extreme. But oh, okay. So I guess it's common to think you're going to die. So it was just really awesome to realize that some of the most worrisome parts about it, the whole experience, were shared with other people. Um, yeah, that was a huge relief. And right away, I just felt like a lot more compassion for myself and, yeah, less beating up myself about being this outlier. I would tell someone starting out on their journey to figuring out what's going on with their sleep that it takes time often. I mean, I know for some people it can be really quick. It wasn't really quick for me. I mean, in some ways it was. It was more like 6 or 7 weeks, but it is really important to keep trying along the way, to re-listen to the videos, to reach out to your coach, to attend as many community calls, because you start to, with time, like you start to hear it. I mean, I think I had to hear things many times before I really got it. And then I had to practice them, more importantly, many times. So I would say give it time and give it effort, um, and it'll help you.